How do you think about the ratio of spare trucks to routes that you ran and what you would aim for there?
Okay, good question. I think that it's honestly maybe not more important, but just as important as like number of spares is type of spares, right? And so if you have a varied route, makeup in your territory where you're using a lot of different types of trucks, I think it's important to have one of your major types, right? So you wouldn't want to have all cutaway spares. You wouldn't want to have all step van spares, because if you have routes that require one of each type, then make sure you have spares that can kind of plug and play into any one of your routes pretty well. And then from a number perspective, I would say at least one per 5 to 8 trucks is usually where I'd land.
Perfect. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's one of those too where it's we can give ratios, but it's always going to come down to your specific fleet and territory. So if you have really specific questions there about what you're running, you reach out to our team because there's always going to be nuance when it comes to actually looking at the fleet in your territory.
And there's a rural and urban component there too that we could add as one other generalization to look to. So if you've got new trucks in a low mileage territory, that's going to be something where you may not really need that many spares, maybe like one. But if you've got high mileage, you've got some used trucks that you're operating and you see frequent breakdowns, you're going to need more.